Many people believe clarity comes before movement. They imagine a moment where the direction becomes obvious, where the doubt settles, where the risk feels manageable. The path ahead finally makes sense, and then they'll move, then they'll commit, then they'll act. But life rarely unfolds that way. Clarity is not what leads a step, it's what follows one. Most direction in life is not revealed in advance. It becomes visible through participation. You step, you observe what meets you there. You learn something you couldn't have learned while standing still. And then the path begins to take shape. When you move, reality begins to respond. People hesitate because they're afraid of wasting time. They believe that choosing the wrong direction will set them back. If they choose poorly, they'll fall behind. So they wait. They wait until the decision feels safe, until the outcome feels predictable, until they feel ready, because they want certainty first. But certainty isn't something you receive before you move. It's something that begins to reveal itself to you after you do. Movement creates feedback. Feedback creates understanding, and understanding creates clarity. When you stay still, you can only imagine the future. When you move, the future begins to answer you. Many of the most meaningful decisions in life don't begin with full understanding. They begin with a step. I've experienced this personally. There have been several times where I moved across the country without knowing exactly what waited on the other side. From the outside, it probably looked impulsive, unplanned, but internally, it was something different. It was a step of faith. Each time, uncertainty came first, and each time, what unfolded afterward was greater than anything preparation could have predicted. New opportunities appeared, new relationships formed, new experiences expanded my understanding of what was possible. My own capability proved far more resilient than I ever could have imagined had I not moved on faith. Moments of joy arrived that no amount of preparation could have guaranteed. From those seasons, I learned something simple. You can plan carefully. You can prepare wisely. But there are parts of life you can't calculate. You can't budget a blessing. Some of the most meaningful things in life only arrive after you move toward them. Faith has always understood this pattern. In the Gospel of Matthew, there's a moment when Peter sees Jesus walking on the water. Peter calls out and asks to come toward him, and Jesus answers with a single word, "Come." Peter doesn't receive a map. He doesn't receive proof. He receives an invitation. And the next thing he does is step out of the boat. The miracle people remember is that Peter walked on water. But the deeper moment is the step, because the step came before the stability. Faith doesn't always remove uncertainty. Often it asks you to move within it. Many people believe direction will fully appear formed before they commit, but most of the time, direction unfolds gradually. You see the next step, and then the next, and then the next. The path becomes visible because you're walking on it. Waiting for perfect clarity often creates the very loss people fear. The years spent waiting rarely return. Possibilities remain theoretical, and the version of your life that required courage never fully forms. Movement doesn't guarantee perfection. It creates formation. You learn, you adjust, your judgment sharpens, your confidence grows. Not because everything works exactly as planned, but because you become someone capable of direction. Reorientation doesn't require reckless decisions. It requires the willingness to move before everything is known, not impulsively, not blindly, faithfully. There may already be something in your life that deserves a movement, a direction you keep circling, a step you keep postponing, a decision you keep telling yourself you'll make once you feel more certain. You may not see the entire road ahead, but you don't need the whole road. You need the next step. And sometimes clarity doesn't wait for you. It meets you when you move.